January 25th, 2020. I'm on Skid Row, January 25th, 2020. I'm sorry, 2021. It's a brand new year, January 25th, 2021, Skid Row. Pastor Sherman D.Manning joining you live. It's about 9 o'clock at night. In the midst of COVID-19 with stay-at-home orders in place, the question I've been asking for months is, how does that affect the poor? How do you stay at home when you don't have a home? And I was very, very adamant about how the mayor and other politicians in the city of Los Angeles have abandoned these poor people in the midst of COVID-19. You may recall back in April of 2020, I protested in front of the mayor's house asking him to use college dorms to commandeer the LA Convention Center and use that to house homeless people amidst the COVID-19 emergency. And basically I was laughed out of town, and most people said that my suggestion was ludicrous and made no sense. When I suggested that they use the LA Convention Center back in April of 2020, I was laughed at, I was crazy. Now, lo and behold, City Councilman Curran Price has suggested to the mayor this out-of-the-box, cutting-edge thinking that perhaps they should use the LA Convention Center to house the homeless during the COVID-19 emergency. And suddenly the mayor and other politicians are bragging about what a great, brilliant idea it is. When it came from Pastor Sherman D.Manning, the pastor of Yes We Can Worship Center, the only church in the city of Los Angeles that houses homeless people every day of the week, when it came from me, I was a nutcase. It was a ludicrous and preposterous suggestion. Suddenly, a few months later, when that same suggestion came from Councilman Curran Price, suddenly it was a terrific idea. Ladies and gentlemen, Yes We Can Worship Center is a 501(c)(3) nonprofit. We house the homeless in Los Angeles and the surrounding areas every day, and we feed the hungry. We're not a regular church. We're not one of these churches where we just get together on Sunday morning and sing a few songs and preach a sermon and raise a lot of money and go buy the pastor a new car. We don't roll like that. We help the community. We do the work that many other pastors don't want to do. And I need your help. Go to yeswecanworshipcenter.org. Scroll down to the bottom of the page. Click the orange Donate Now button. And you can help us house homeless people today. You can help us feed the hungry today. If you want to send a donation of $25,000, send it today. If you only want to send a donation of $25, send it today. Whatever you can send, no donation. $50,000 is too large. No donation, $50 or $5 or $10 is too small. The only promise I can make you is that the money will be used to house the homeless and feed the hungry. He houses those homeless people, and he does it every day. Not every now and then. I don't just feed them at Thanksgiving and feed them on special holidays and things of that nature, but I'm in the trenches with these brothers and sisters every day. These are my people, and I love them very much, and I need your help. Go to yeswecanworshipcenter.org. Scroll down to the bottom of the page. Click the orange Donate Now button. If you can donate $20 today, $200 today, $2,000, whatever you can send, it will be a blessing. And if you want to volunteer to help us in housing them and feeding them and taking care of the least of these, our brothers, as we are commanded to do in St. Matthew chapter 25. If you would like to be a part of that, call 213-858-2608. That's 213-858-2608. Service every Friday night, 7 o'clock p.m. 5857 South Central Avenue, Suite 180. Tell it everywhere you go. We want people to know. Every car, bus, and automobile knows the way up the hill to Yes We Can Worship Center every Friday night, 7 o'clock p.m. When the service is over, we feed a hot meal free of charge to anybody who wants to eat. The homeless, the not homeless, the almost homeless, anyone else. Food is free. We don't sell $5 church dinners. We don't sell $10 dinners and $3 pieces of cake and $5 sodas, or any of that. Anything you eat at Yes We Can Worship Center is free of charge. YesWeCanWorshipCenter.org. Scroll down to the bottom of the page, click the orange Donate Now button, and send your donation, whatever it might be. $5, $50, $500, $5,000, whatever you can do to help us take care of these people, these brothers and sisters, these people who are cold in the middle of the night with nowhere to go, sweeping the streets in the middle of a cold night. Javier, what's up? What you doing sweeping the street?
Just sweeping up a little bit.
Okay. Hey, say hello to everybody. Say hello. That's Javier, everybody. I'll be back when I go off camera. I'll be right back. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's Javier. Everybody here knows me. And you can't plan that. I couldn't set that up. I didn't know that was him. But he's sweeping the streets. And you see these people sleeping on the ground in the wealthiest, richest nation on planet Earth. Sleeping on the ground in the wealthiest nation on planet Earth. Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, these guys have $100 billion each. And I'm not just blaming them, but I'm just making an analogy. If Jeff gave us $1 billion, I could clean up Skid Row tomorrow. If Bill Gates gave us $1 billion with a B, I would end Skid Row as you know it tomorrow. There's a lot of money in this city. There's a pot of money. And it's being doled out to different homeless organizations, and much of that money is going into the pockets of the people who lead those organizations and is never reaching the people on the street, like Javier, who you just saw, a young man I've known for probably about 2 years now. There's some psychological issues there. I've tried to get him housing. There's housing available for him because of his age, and he refuses that. He would rather sweep the streets and live in a very, very small tent. I could show you his tent. In fact, I'm going to show it to you right now. I could show you the guy you just saw sweeping. This is how well I know my people. The guy you just saw sweeping, at the risk of somebody getting angry with me or getting upset, I want to show you his tent before I go off. Service every Friday night, 7 o'clock p.m. If you want to volunteer to help us, go call 213-858-2608, and you can volunteer to help us. I hope I can get a picture of his camera, a picture of his tent without somebody getting upset. But it's normally not that many people awake this time of night over here. But I'm going to show you Javier's tent. To your left, to my left, the small tent you see right here, right there. That's Javier's tent right there, okay? This is where he sleeps, and he's been offered housing. He's been offered housing, regular, normal housing. But some of these people have been homeless for so long and have lived this way for so long, as you can see, they sweep the streets and think that's normal. Many of them are suffering from what I call PTSD. Not post-traumatic stress disorder, but post-traumatic street disorder. And we've got to help them, and we can make a difference. Those of you millionaires and billionaires who are watching me right now, do me a favor. Go to YesWeCanWorshipCenter.org. Scroll down to the bottom of the page, click the orange Donate Now button, and send some money to help us get these people off the ground in the middle of the night when it's cold. 213-858-2608. Yes We Can Worship Center. Pastor Sherman D. Manning. We can change this. Yes, we can.